Hey guys, Jen here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm really excited about because it's a new kind of like series I'm going to be doing, and I'm calling it Throwback Thursdays. And I'm just going to be doing looks of like celebrities or movie characters or TV characters that aren't from like yesterday, obviously, because it's Throwback Thursday. I mean, I'm not going all the way back to like the 80s. I'm just a few years. I mean, I'm not really not the 80s, but I want them to be wearable, but also fun. So I've been watching a lot of Sex and the City lately, like so much. It's on the E! Network here all the time, and they're always playing the movies, which I don't know about you, but when that movie comes on, it is 4 hours long, or 3.5 or something. I get sucked in every time and I end up watching the whole thing. No matter where I start, I finish it out. And so I've watched it like 5 times this month. It's really disgusting, but I'm kind of obsessed. So anyway, I went for a Carrie Bradshaw inspired look today. It's the scene in the movie where she's at a phone booth and she's on the phone with Samantha, and she just looks so beautiful, and she's outside, and so she looks really flushed. So that's why the blush is a little heavier, but it's a nice rosy colored eye and lip, and then they use a matte gray, which I don't see a lot, and I got the actual information of the makeup they used from the movie, the makeup artist did, and so I just took what I had, because I had a lot of similar products, and came up with this, which I think looks pretty similar to hers. Obviously I don't look like Sarah Jessica Parker, but you know, I threw the beret on because I feel like Carrie Bradshaw is the perfect beret wearer. She wears them all the time and she rocks it. I should have curled my hair, but I didn't, so anyway, I hope you like this look. If you want to see more Throwback Thursdays, let me know. If you want to see how I did this, keep watching. Okay, so the makeup sheet that I saw from the Carrie Bradshaw look from the movie, Sex and the City movie, they used a tinted moisturizer, if I can say that right, on Sarah Jessica, so that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to start with the Professional by Benefit. I'm going to put that. This isn't my favorite primer in the entire world. It's really silicone-y, which I don't like, but it does make your makeup stay really well. It's just, I'm going to take my NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer in Finland, which I think is the lightest one. Ooh, the lightest one they make, because I'm a pale lady. So, and Sarah Jessica isn't super tan either, so I'm just gonna evenly, I spread a little bit with my fingers, but then I do like to use a brush because I believe in brushes. I don't know, I like them. And then I do have some spots and redness still, because obviously a tinted moisturizer is very, very light, but that's the look they were going for, is they didn't want anything to look heavy on her skin. They used the Bobbi Brown corrector for the movie, but I have what I'm pretty sure is the same product, the Studio Finish Concealer from MAC in NW20. I've read and seen and heard that I believe both Bobbi Brown and MAC are owned by Estee Lauder companies, and they make a lot of the same products, but repackage them for each company. So I've heard of the Bobbi Brown corrector and MAC Studio Finish Concealer are the same product. For powder, actually really fast, I used a Deluxe Crease Brush for concealer from Real Techniques. I think that is probably the best concealer brush I've come around. And another Real Techniques blush brush they used the Clinique Stay Matte powder, which I didn't know existed, but I have the Rimmel one, which I'm willing to bet is essentially the same thing. So I'm just going to powder my T-zone. Okay, so for blush, the makeup artist said that she used Benefit's Dandelion, which I don't have, but that's okay, because you can always find stuff in your stash that will work. Dandelion, I looked it up. I've seen it a few times. I've never really played around with it. It's like a super light, pale pink. Okay, every brand makes that color, so even if you don't, I have a limited edition MAC one called Pink Tea that I'm going to use, because I'm pretty sure it's the closest one I have to Dandelion. But I mean, I know Rimmel makes really good little blushes. I'm sure you can find e.l.f. I'm guaranteeing you that e.l.f. or NYX have cheaper alternatives. So it's always about just finding something close enough. I'm not going to run and buy out every product that they use, because I think that's ridiculous when I guarantee it, you probably have something similar or close enough in your stash. And I went through and I didn't have any of the makeup they used for this look. I mean, because she used like products that are very expensive, which I don't, of course she did. It's a movie. And I was lucky enough that I have a lot of the products in cheaper alternative forms. So anyway, little rant. I'm taking a MAC 131, I don't know, it's a duo fiber, and I'm taking, again, pink tea. It was limited edition a while back, and I'm just, there's a lot of blush going on in this scene. It's just a nice pinky. It's wintertime in New York, so I don't know if the blush was meant to give a more of a flushed look than normal. So we're really just gonna, I don't try and find the apples. I like to work it up and back here. That's just how I like to apply blush. I feel like if I put it on my apples, it makes my cheeks look chubbier. So I'm trying to avoid that. I am gonna use my MAC Painterly paint pot, which is my absolute favorite all-time eye primer. I think this stuff's amazing. Anyway, I'm going to use this color in the Naked 3 palette. It's called Dust. I should probably hold it the right side up. It's called Dust. I don't know if you can see that. It's just a really light, sparkly, shimmery pink rose gold. It's really pretty. And I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid. It's called Appraise Ski. It's probably totally botched. It's just a muted matte gray. Again, every brand probably makes one of these. And I'm going to take some on a crease brush. This is a 222 from MAC. And then I'm just going to really work that in all up in my crease. So really just take that and work it in to each crease all the way across. First, I'm going to take some of that Appraise Ski. Where did I put that? On a short shader brush, and I'm going to pop it under my eyes. They took MAC's Engraved, which is a black kohl pencil. I have Feline, which is, I think, way better. It's limited edition, but MAC releases it like 3 times a year, or they used to. So I am going to line my lower waterline. And then it looks like they took it on the upper and then smudged it out. I don't love doing that. So I'm gonna actually dip back into my Naked 3 palette, and you could totally do this with a black eyeshadow to mimic a liner. I'm actually gonna take Dark Side, which is over here. Right there, Dark Side. It's like the second to last. So we use the second to first, and second to last. I'm going to trace along my lash. Charcoal brown, which is just a matte mid-tone brown. And an angled brush. To go through. Because her brows are kind of strong in this. Curl those lashes. Taking Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte. I just have a little sample baby bottle. And they put a lot of mascara. I'm sure they used fake lashes on her, but I just don't really use those. So okay. So I'm gonna zoom back out. Lips were pretty nude. I'm taking the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in Honey, which is just a rosy pink. Her lips were pretty glossy, and these are really good for that. They're pretty glossy. And then I am gonna go in with extra gloss, the Eclair NYX Butter Gloss. It's a nice rosy pink too. I'm gonna throw a little beret on because that's pretty Carrie Bradshaw. So this is the finished Carrie Bradshaw look. It's easy and it's girly and I really like it. It's colors I don't use every day, like a matte gray I wouldn't think to use often. So I think this is totally wearable for every day. I hope you liked it. I'm gonna be making more of these Throwback Thursday videos. I think they're really fun. I think next week I'm leaning towards doing a Gossip Girl inspired one because I've been watching a lot of Gossip Girl lately, like so much. So let me know if you have any suggestions. Leave them down below. I would love to see what you guys would be interested in for Throwback Thursday. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching.